I'm here in the Unibind booth at PMA. This is a company we've covered for the last several years running. They have a really slick solution, it's a whole series of solutions really, for making photo books. Everything from the rank amateur, all you need is a stapler, up to real professional solutions that can crank out hundreds of books per hour. And I'm here with Rusty Redecker, the Vice President of Unibind. He's going to talk to us about some new products they've got here that look really interesting. So Rusty, what can you tell us?
Well, we're real excited this year to announce our first ever green photo book. Of course, it's not green in color, but it is completely environmentally friendly. It has a 100% natural fiber wrapping. It's made from greater than 80% recycled materials from chipboards and the inside lining papers as well. So being an environmentally conscious company, we thought it would be a real interesting product for the photo market.
That's great. It's got a very nice texture to it, a sort of natural, almost a cloth-like. You said that's flax fiber or something, was it?
It's flax as well as cotton fibers, yeah, so it's a mix of those two natural fibers.
It's a real rich sort of feel to it. And this works with your thermal binding system, right?
It does, that's correct. It works with all of our thermal binding systems, from our small photobook creator all the way up to our XU638, our largest machine.
And what's the cost for that per unit basis in small quantities?
This book's $8.50 a book. It comes in packed in 10 quantities and will be available in about 30 days.
Oh, that's great. That's really super. I can really see that being used by a lot of high-end amateurs and even professionals. What else do you have to show us?
Well, we were proud this year to collaborate with Kodak and develop a completely archival photo book, as well as a lay-flat solution for those traditional silver halide prints. What we've done differently with this book is we've created a device that allows us to mount a wire bind on the inside of it. This in turn allows the pages to turn very nicely and lay perfectly flat. It's a simple solution, makes a really high-end premium product.
Yeah, it looks really nice. And is this something someone would do at home, or how do the users get this?
They'll be able to find these at any of the Kodak Kicks dealers, as well as many retailers throughout the country, hopefully after PMA.
Okay, great. Well, hopefully a lot of them are watching this. So basically, the people who go down to the local photo store, they'd have the machine that can do this binding for them. And the output is done on a Kodak kiosk, is that how it is?
That's correct. They've developed a new software, so they'll simply bring in their memory stick. They can go right to the kiosk, lay out the book on the kiosk, and in a matter of an hour or so, have this book handed back to them, complete and ready to give.
Wow, that's great. And I guess the pricing is going to be somewhat dependent on the retailer and what they want for their markup, but what do you figure is a target price range?
I think they're going to fall somewhere between $30 and $40.
Great, and it's a very solid, very rugged. I like that little picture window on the front of it there. Great, so about, you say $25 to $30, and that availability, again, sometime May-ish?
It's currently available at some retailers now.
Great, out there already. All right, and then you showed me a more professional-oriented product you have here.
Well, as you know, we have developed products for the consumer for the last 3 years, consumers as well as high-end professional. But this year we've decided to make a very premium book, and we refer to that as our Probook. What the Probook is, it's a two-sided silver halide lay flat book. So it actually allows complete panoramic pictures from left to right on the book. It lays, as you can see, perfectly flat. It allows you to put an image on the front. It's just a very premium, high-end finish professional photo book / album.
Yeah, those are very, very, very heavy pages. They're almost sort of cardboard-like, and as you say, it lays flat. That's very nice, very premium. So this is something that a professional, a wedding photographer, an event photographer, somebody, they would buy the equipment to have at their lab or have in their studio to create these.
That's exactly the purpose. Anybody with a mini lab could create this type of book.
Great. And what's it about? What's the cost per book? I mean, assuming they're producing some volume. This is for the lab itself.
For the lab itself, of course, for the retail price that they sell it on is mainly based on the amount of photos inside of it.
Right.
But the general overall cost for the book, it's going to range, let's say, around $100.
Okay, in the vicinity of $100 would be kind of the retail value of it. Great. And the machine that produces that is about what value is that?
That machine runs $14,000. It's new PMA this year. We just had our announcement this year, and actually this is the first prototype of this machine, so it should also be ready to ship here in the next 30 to 60 days.
Great, so that could be another profit center for a photo dealer, or it could be for a high-end event photography or wedding outfit.
That's exactly right. It creates about one book every 15 minutes. It is a multiple-step process that involves some trimming as well as heating and pressure to align everything and mount the pages back to back. But once it's done, as you can see from the book, it's really a fine product.
Well, that's great. Well, 3 really great products there from Unibind. Stay tuned, look for them at your local retailer.